We're live. We're alive here at the heartland of Empire. That's right. We're in Washington, D.C. We're going to be hanging out with Summerlee. She's going to be walking us around, showing us around the Capitol. Oh,
hey,
hi.
Not you.
Hi. Wait, I'll come down here.
I know, you are so tall.
Hi.
Oh, my goodness. Who would have known?
Nice to meet you.
Right, hold up.
Yeah, you can get up there.
I don't want people to think that I'm like, that I'm super short.
Let's get you mic'd up. I'm going to be honest, I hate D.C. I hate,
See, that's because you don't know real D.C.
Okay,
this is not D.C.
No, I always do that caveat as well. Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean this D.C. Whenever I do stuff around here, it's always like there's like an air of evil in the environment almost.
Even if it's not evil, I mean it's like evil mixed with stuffy, mixed with pretentious, mixed with cloudy. Right. I'm very lucky that I met D.C. before all of this. I got family from the area. Yeah, I got family from the area. And I went to law school here actually.
Why don't you introduce yourself as well one more time so we do it the right way?
Yeah. Everybody, I'm Summerlee. I represent Pittsburgh, Western Pennsylvania in Congress. So this is my second term. So I know my way around here a little bit, but not enough that I have enveloped the air of evil. But I'm a congresswoman and I'm excited to show you all around.
We got friends. We have
in DC. Some. I'm a progressive, actual, real life.
Yes.
Progressive, not the fake ones.
Yes.
So there are some of us here.
She is. She's dope. For those of you who don't know. But they know already. They know.
And if you don't, now you know.
And they're about to find out. All right. So what's the plan here? What are we doing today?
So we're gonna go through here, right? So we're in one of our office buildings. We're gonna take a tour of the Capitol. It's gonna be an abridged tour because honestly, you could spend years going around this place. So we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go through like the tunnels. We're gonna see all that.
Ooh, the tunnels.
Yeah. So we have all of these places are connected by tunnel. Dogs are everywhere. Yes, I used to have an office dog too.
Way.
Everybody have an office dog.
That's cool.
Yeah, we love our office dogs around here.
I forgot that this is also all the politics nerds, so everyone keeps passing by being like, "This is Hassan Piker." I'm like, "What?"
This is your place.
Yeah, this is
Welcome
like
home. So this is the tunnel, right? This tunnel connects all of the different office buildings. On the wall are like all these portraits. These are pictures, like every year, I think, we do a competition with kids, like high school kids. Every single district. So every district gets to pick a winner. So all these pieces of art are all kids.
I'm surprised Trump hasn't gotten into this as well. And just be like, we're going to take these down, and we're going to put photos of me.
Just him.
Yeah.
Just him.
Photos of me posted up. I actually found a rare Trump. You want to see? I posted it on my Instagram story earlier, and then I added you on it, but then I thought it looks weird if I post this and say, oh, like me and Summerlee are going to be in the Capitol. But have you ever seen this? I've never seen this. I'm going to show you guys too in a second. It's on my Instagram. Have you ever seen this?
No, I've never seen this, but I'm not.
That's the rarest Trump I've ever seen.
Honestly, is this real?
Yeah, it's from 2001.
It's the most normal he's ever looked.
That's a real.
It's very. He looks very normal in it.
Throwing a fit, like he's kind of blasting a fit here, and I'm a collector of rare Trumps. So this was a unique moment for me because I feel like I just have them for my own personal sake, safekeeping, you know.
Just for shiggles.
Yeah, that was.
Honestly, I'm not in the business of Trump. I don't follow him. I don't wake up and consume him.
That's definitely a healthier way.
This is for mental health. The only thing that I'm tickled by, I'm not gonna lie, is at the end of his little stuff, his tirades now when he says, "Thank you for your attention to this matter."
Oh yeah.
I do chuckle at that.
That's so funny.
That's like the only thing that makes me laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
He's been having a tough go at it, especially with the blue wave that took place. Last Tuesday, he looked defeated. I like to analyze like how he feels off of his hair, and his hair was looking like shit.
See, I didn't look at his hair.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair. No, he should feel that way. But again, like you know how these things are. They call them waves for a reason. I hope that he feels a way about this wave.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's gonna.
What about that tunnel? Where does that go?
Okay, I don't have a damn clue. I think that tunnel might go to the Senate. Oh, I know where we're going. He was asking. I was just looking.
Oh no, I was just asking like where does that tunnel
go? I think it goes to the Senate set.
Whoa.
So look, the Senate, they have like little hideaways. They have better offices than us. They are much bigger.
What are they doing in the hideaways?
Chilling.
That's crazy.
So like you see how we got to walk from these, like we're all in these office buildings. We get 15-minute on calls. for votes. Like, that's it. And you got to get there, right? So with 15 minutes come, you got to come from your offices, you got to run, you got to do whatever you got to do. The Senate has these little hideaways in these hallways, so they're closer.
Okay.
So they like them better. But like, honestly, so this is just like,
Do we have bars down here, by the way? I'm shocked that we're still getting coverage out in these tunnels.
Right here is, so this is the front door. Like, you can see, like, a very nice door.
Yeah.
This is the door that leads right from the steps, so people just come up here. All of this is lined with, like, press.
Yeah.
This is all press.
Wait, this is a real door? Or
This is a real
these,
door.
like fake doors?
This is a real door.
Oh, I can. Okay, I'm not gonna.
As it
open
turns out, we cannot get in. Look, here we
Okay,
are.
I'm not gonna open it.
Actually, we're going to go over to Statuary Hall, which is where all the problematic artwork is.
Ooh, okay, I mean, there's some problematic people in that too. So.
Small fries over here.
I've never done because I didn't go to school here. I went to school in Turkey, so we
came
never
from-
did the tours and stuff.
I went to school here, and we never took tours, but I went to public school. Oh, look, here's our news friends. They're always here. So it's like, this is where CNN, Fox, NBC.
Oh, this is where.
This is where they line up.
This is where they come and they talk, and then there's
Yeah.
so much echo.
Yes.
This is the best.
All
This is
echo.
the best location to do this.
It's because we're in the dome now. We're in the dome. So the beautiful white dome, this is it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I remember people pouring in through here.
There it is. Every other part of this tour, you're gonna see some random statue of a guy who you don't remember. Oh, this is
Yeah.
where all the problematic artwork here. So dead ass, this is the baptism of Pocahontas. This is so
Oh my God.
like when I said this is problematic, like the baptism of Pocahontas.
No
this is wild.
way. Pocahontas' daughter, the influential chief poet.
This is not
Thomas
the Disney
depicted
story.
As kneeling and she's being baptized, Rebecca. The ceremony took place in 1613 or 1614 in Jamestown, Virginia, first permanent English settlement on the North American continent. Reverend Alexander Whitaker performs the baptism as colonists, and members of Pocahontas' family look on displaying a range of emotions. Well, this is the way that Donald Trump wants to reflect on American history, right? So
This is PragerU version.
Yeah, when he's like, it's woke. The museums are too woke. We got to fix it. That's what he's talking about.
Look at though. It's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cool.
One of these pictures is the one on the internet where they circle all the slave owners.
Oh, it's probably that one.
Yes, that
Yeah,
is
the
definitely that
Declaration
one.
of
So
Independence
all
one,
these
yeah.
pictures
Yeah.
depicting a very particular version of history. So all of this is the correct. Now there are stories about this area. A couple things, right? You come over here.
Ooh, like spooky stories?
No, I don't think they're spooky. But this, they say that right here. So this is the center. So this is this is the center of the dome. But also I think that this is where they get the quadrants in DC. So if you leave Capitol Hill, you go to real DC. You can get northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, DC. All of those quadrants are based off of the center of this area. But this is it's honestly there used to be more stuff down here.
Why did what are they doing? They're taking it?
I don't know. I
He's
think they
just
cleared
selling
out.
it. He's selling it to the Saudi royal family, piece by piece.
Well, this is yet and still the real people's house. People call the people's house the White House, but this is where the people's work actually gets done. But down here is also the Supreme Court. What? We just walk in. Y'all didn't tell us where to go. Where is the Supreme Court?
It's closed.
It's close. So the old Supreme Court was here. So before they used to have the big building across the street, they were literally just down here in the basement.
Oh wow.
Tiny little room in the basement of the Capitol.
That's I feel like that's better. They should go
That's
back
what I
to
said.
that.
When they cut up,
And they're in
they should go back to the basement.
yeah, and they're also closer in proximity to at least the elected representatives of the people whose lives they're deciding on.
For a life tenure.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, all right.
All right, let's go outside. You want to go see the plaza?
Sure.
So you haven't been on inside. Have you been outside of the Capitol?
Not really. I've been the only time I've ever been to Washington D.C. is for the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and not even the dinner itself, but just events around
It's
it.
okay that you went to the dinner.
No, I didn't go. But I mean, it wasn't on some principal shit. I just didn't I wasn't invited.
I was same. So
all
what
right.
brings you here? What brought you here today? Why did you want to come to this place now?
I am here for CrookedCon specifically, but since I was doing that already, I thought I'll go to New York earlier and go to the victory party, and then pull up here a day early so we could do this collaboration. And I'm really fortunate that you were able to take some time out. I mean, I know there's not a lot on your plate currently. So this is as good as a time as ever.
Disclaimer, I'm not on vacation. I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm not on vacation. We work for real.
What is this?
Oh, this is one of the people. This is every state.
Father Damien.
Yeah, every state gets two. So this is their second one.
He looked like that, right?
According to the statue.
That's a cool way to look. He was so rotund.
Robust?
Yeah, or square, so rectangular.
Honestly, I've never looked him up. I'm intrigued. If you were here when this place was open,
Yeah, no,
you would have
it'd
made it through.
Yeah, it'd probably be a little annoying. I feel like this. It
It's
gets
on for
to-
Congress.
Do you feel like there needs to be more protection within the Democratic coalition as far as like
Yeah, absolutely.
as far as
No,
Congress of like
absolutely.
marginalized background, no matter what.
Precisely. And it's like we can't keep saying that we want more people to participate. We want more people
Yeah.
to care. We want people to vote. Honestly, I think it betrays it when they treat, when people treat like Zara like that. Yo, let's just sit down.
Well, I was gonna.
good?
I
You
was.
wanna
I was thinking. Oh, this is the Hakeem Jeffries. This is the Hakeem
Yeah.
Jeffries, Cory Booker.
I know for sure.
They sat down here, didn't they?
Everybody
They
sits.
did the
First of all,
album cover.
everybody sits down here, right? They don't
Yeah.
they don't have a monopoly on it. Everybody's
Yeah.
sitting down around here. But no, yeah, you hope that people like whether they do it or not, we are gonna exist.
Yeah.
We're gonna run. We're gonna be successful. Personally, like the left, like marginalized folks running, like our biggest impediment isn't a hater, who's in office. Our biggest impediment is the money,
Yeah.
right? I don't care. You hate all day. You don't gotta love us. You don't gotta keep your super PACs at bay, right?
Yeah.
That's my ask. If we can't even let's start there. Let's not sick super PACs on people who we don't like. If we can start there, that'll be good. We can move on to how about we not be that we can kill the hypocrisy. You want me to vote every single election cycle, everybody's like, did you vote blue? Did you vote for the president? Did you vote
Yeah.
for this person? Did you vote for that person? And it's just obviously there's no reciprocity. There's not
Yeah.
enough reciprocity, but I also know, look, at the end of the day, I represent my people. I bring my people with me. My goal at the end of the day is to get and bring more people. So when we lose big national elections and we're like, oh man, the math didn't math for us.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, how many people did you not bring in? How many people did y'all say were not good enough for the party when you slow walked, endorsements of one of the most exciting candidates in forever?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different reasons for that, obviously. You do have, like, big corporate donors that are very scared of the scary word of socialism. But I think a major advocacy group that is embedded within both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, and I think you know where I'm going with this, is obviously the Israel lobby.
Yeah.
And you were uncompromising in your values, and you spoke out against Israel. You were one of the few that did not get punished in that same cycle where AIPAC obviously put a lot of historic amounts of money, and AIPAC subsidiaries put historic amounts of money against Cori Bush and Jamal Bowman.
Yeah.
I do want to start with
we're getting deep
how
now. You want to go over to my office?
I mean, we can do that as well.
We can still walk and talk, but yeah, let's get deep.
In terms of that last race, what do you think you did that allowed you to cut through that noise?
Yeah,
Is this
part
something
of
you
it-
thought about?
No, I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we had, obviously they were able to take out my brother and sister, Jamal and Cori
Yeah.
Bush. I think that they are also people who were exciting. They cared about people. Like I can say this unequivocally. I have never seen someone go as hard for their people just persistently as like Cori Bush. Like she goes hard.
Yeah.
When we're talking about people should be excited about politics, like that's the type of energy that we should bring. And then the reason why they target people like us is because they're not trying to really just take out us. And they're trying to extinguish that energy.
Yeah.
People aren't supposed to come to politics and be excited.
Yeah.
So I mean,
they want to kill hope.
They want to kill that hope, right?
That's what it
Honestly.
always feels like to me. Even with that's.
If it ain't a slogan, they don't want it.
Yeah.
They only like slogan hope.
As far as hope in general, it does always feel like there's this energy, especially emanating here, that politics is supposed to not give you good things. It's not supposed to offer you.
The government's not supposed to give you good things.
The government is not supposed to do anything for you. The scariest words that any American can hear is I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That mentality is carried on, and I think it's basically calcified here. And that's very damaging for the Democratic Party's interests.
No, it is.
Because if they were to represent any kind of competency, they would have to do bigger government initiatives. That's structurally what the Democrats are supposed to represent. Yeah. So when they also play this role in undermining any sort of competence, undermining any sort of better things are possible style initiatives, they're cooking themselves in the long run.
Yeah, the Democratic Party, I think we got to get out of our own way. I use our very loosely. I like to think I'm not in my own way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a couple of things, right? The original question, we work hard. I think that we had a little bit of luck. I've always been very fortunate to have people who support me. Mm-hmm. And it's not I don't even just my districts, obviously, but I mean, we have friends. My first election, AIPAC came at us. that was the first election that AIPAC even existed as a PAC.
Yeah.
So like when we were looking to see who was coming after us, we didn't even know what the PAC would be called. Like, you know, we thought it might be DMFI. We saw them in the cycle before. It wasn't them, right? It was this they're new at the time, like United Democracy Project.
Yeah.
We had no idea how they would come in at us. You know, we were 27 points up, something like that. They came in like the last 3 weeks, $1 million a week.
Yeah.
$1 million a week. The only reason why I survived then, and the reason why I think we survive now, is because, I mean, obviously you gotta move. You gotta move right? You kind of got to be perfect.
Yeah.
But we have friends like Justice Democrats. You know, they honestly, for real, they came in. Like Justice Democrats, like they came in from the beginning. When they started to put those millions in, they went and found us a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
You know, we had a couple of our union friends, you know, progressive folks all over the country. They were doing phone banks. Like we just had like lefties like all over the country doing phone banks for us.
Yeah.
And you used to think that those tactics didn't work. Yeah, when they're spending millions of dollars to say you're a Trump supporter, you know, that you're going to destroy the Democratic Party. That's what they said.
So that's really
Which is
okay.
cool.
So that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. So what a lot of people might not understand is that when AIPAC actually is dumping money into opposing a congressperson, they don't actually do it on the boundaries of Israel, because even AIPAC understands that Israel alone is not very popular.
Never mentioned in any of my races or any race that I've ever seen.
With Jamal Bowman and with Cory Bush, like they actually never talked about Israel. The real reason why they were dumping that money was because of their position on Israel.
Yeah, it was a position on Israel, but it's also just their position on the status quo.
Yeah.
Right.
But
all the folks who are big donors to AIPAC, yeah, they have interest, just corporate interests.
Yeah.
Right. It was like the CEO of like Home Depot.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
it's different people who are coming at folks who are vocal, who want to tax the rich, who want to hold, you know, the system, whatever the party is, accountable.
Yeah.
That was really the common denominator.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
they never
what I was
mentioned
saying is that their angle of attack is never on the boundaries
No.
of Israel, but it's never because
I'm not a Democrat. That's what they told me.
Yeah, we're not going after Summer Lee because she's, she's trying to hold powerful corporate interests to account. We're going after Summer Lee because she doesn't cooperate with the Democrats if it's the primary. And I assume if it's in the general, there's like different lines of attack that they change up, right? Like it's usually.
No, they did the same attacks.
Oh, they're just so. What were,
I guess a little tiny bit.
What were the common threads there? Like, what were the lines of attack?
Honestly, genuinely, it was nothing but like, she's not a good enough Democrat.
Yeah.
They just changed the message on every medium. So on TV, wall-to-wall coverage. You know, just like ads is like, Summer wants to destroy the Democratic Party. Just wall-to-wall coverage. You wake up, and you...
Honestly, at this rate,
we're going to go that
currently...
way. We're going to go in that door. I would never go in that door because it's easier to get into this one. It was like every day. You go outside, you could check your mail. One day, there were 4 mailers in people's mailboxes. Each of them had me with like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Donald Trump, right, trying to paint this picture that, you know, I'm not a good enough Dem. They pull, you know, out of context tweets.
Yeah.
You know, they did stuff like that.
Oh, classic,
But it was like all fear-mongering, right? Just like they're radical, they don't know enough, like they're not us, right?
Yeah.
It's the us versus them thing that they do anyways. So that was the message that they sent. And then they went, they didn't beat me, right? But they lowered that lead. We went from 25 points up to winning by like 900 votes.
But it's so, like, that is so undemocratic. Like, I know this is a point that gets stressed quite a bit in terms of like any kind of corporate lobbying and any sort of like super PAC. It quite literally is antagonistic to democracy. You do the right thing. Like on paper, you go out, you speak to your constituents, and you say, here's what I've done. Here's why you should vote for me again. Here's how I'm going to fight for your values and fight for the things that you care about. And then
they can lie.
This faucet of unlimited capital can just come in and just disparage you and make things much more difficult. Oh, we got woke flags. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the heart. These are the offices of representatives. But what are they representing? They're representing woke.
Come on in. This is my office. I live in the blandest office in the Capitol. Don't judge it.
What do you mean? This is sick. I haven't seen any other office, so for me it's sick.
Yeah, that's why. That's why, because you haven't seen anybody else. Everybody else usually has like their artwork. Like real art. People have real. I don't have any art.
You have some art?
My team is all proud. They're like, you have art. You have one picture.
All right, chat, get
I got
to
one
it.
picture, y'all.
Get to it. We need to send her some art. That's crazy.
So listen, the only piece of art that I have, funny enough, is from Rashida. It's because all the other, squad members.
She was like, I have too much.
No, they all came to my office and they were like, why does it look like a funeral in here? They were all like, we're gonna give you something. And she's the only one who actually did, so.
Oh, so all the other
Yeah, come with me, come on.
Congressional Progressive Caucus members didn't get you
They
stuff?
haven't given me their art yet.
What's that about, Greg? Get on it.
Actually, Greg gave me a mug.
Okay, never mind. Greg gave you something.
Greg gave me a mug. I don't know. I'm waiting for Ilhan to give me some. Ilhan has a nice office.
You don't know Omar has a nice office?
She has a beautiful office. She got a balcony. She has nice things.
So there is like a
every office is
seniority
different. Like
slash...
very.
Oh, so that's a big
It's
part
a Hunger
of...
Games trying to pick an office.
Oh, see, this is the type of stuff that like yeah, I think about like the Senate parliamentarian and things of that nature, but like this kind of additional back and forth I never have considered.
You literally pick a number out of a box.
Uh-huh.
So like orientation,
Can
everybody
you guys
comes.
like transfer for goodies?
You can.
Could you be like, I want your office, but I'll give you something in return?
That feels unethical. I don't think so.
No, they don't do that?
I don't think we can do
Not
that.
like
People
not
are
on
shaking
bills.
their head.
I just mean
people
like...
are shaking their head now.
Okay, my bad.
People are shaking their head.
We
no.
just- we- I
you
just-
get your office and you're stuck with it.
Yeah,
you're
we
stuck
just-
with it for the Congress.
Okay. Whoa. I thought it was
Thanks,
happening.
G.
I thought it was like, yes, we're in it this time.
Like I said, this is like he's trying to get put out.
No, I play too much. And that does end up getting me in trouble sometimes.
No.